Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Wadi Darnah. Playing today, spawning down the left. Google Translate tells me this is Archimedes Goose. With US forces straight away locked into Spec Ops, HMS Chaser. The Brits, Polish Cavalry locked in immediately. On the right is Stana with elite forces as DAC and Angrybirds. Wehrmacht Breakthrough. Both of these, I believe, are arranged teams, and I think when I was looking on CODB, there was like a 5 differential in their elo, like when you add them together. So very, very even matchup. I think like Stana and HMS Chaser are both around like 1850-ish elo, and both these guys are maybe closer to like 1700, 1650-ish. So very even matchup between the two teams. Obviously, I've been away for a little bit. It's looked like a pretty, like, generic kind of game. Just want to see how things are progressing. I don't think I've cast many games on Wadi Darnah either. This might be my third. So I'm happy to see another match on it. So double Pio, double MG start for Angrybirds. Real COH3 style throwback build order, that one. The Weasel capping out on the edge, but it's got its machine gun upgraded now, so it might get involved in the action a bit more. Probably going to be necessary if he wants to force away these machine guns a bit. Get some flanks happening. Look, it's pumping away nicely. Oh, Crotch and squeaks out of there. Lucky escape. Sappers are pretty close by for repairs. So those repairs are going to get interrupted though. Oh, what happened over here? Did he hit a mine? Had to be a mine, right?
We're taking casualties.
Oh, there goes the Weasel. I don't think he got very good value out of that, if I'm honest. I think he could have done a bit more with it, but alright. There we go. Stana gets the skirmisher packages unlocked. Building a med truck now. Pretty early for a med truck. Kind of interesting to see that he is going for a med truck as well. Maybe could just upgrade healing on his units later on, but alright. Med truck it is. Pick up a third palm green. Obviously, those elite forces palm greens. Still very good. Could be a bit of a close one here. Might need to switch focus fire over to the Pios if he wants to win it. Okay, throwing off the grenade. I think Angrybirds is going to take it. Pull up his machine gun for good measure as well. Overall, like, not a crazy amount of action in the early game.
Enemy forces have captured a victory
No
point.
250 shenanigans from Stana. Oh, looks like he left that bunker about 95% completed. I do that sometimes as well. What I've got in the habit of doing now is queuing up a move order out of my base after constructing the bunker. Just like an easy way to kind of know, like if the Pios automatically run out of base, then the bunker's done. I can give orders again. It's still back there, then it needs to be still back there constructing. Similar to shift, you know, queuing up a command after finding a mine. Well, the Brents start kicking in, and HMS Chaser doing pretty well there. Maybe slightly earlier retreats from Stana, trying to conserve some manpower. Doesn't want to bleed too much from these palm greens. Did he cancel his mid truck? Looks like he did. And make use of his teammates' bunker. We're overall like pretty even split on the map. It's pretty deep capture attempts. It's an okay time to be doing that now, kind of at the stage before the light vehicles start to pop out. But, you know, maybe about 6 minutes 30 is when you would consider diving this deep to be a serious concern. He's going to upgrade this with the Polston. Flak feeling in the bill for Stana.
The enemy have claimed our sector. Rear-mounted flak truck has arrived. Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Okay, there's a mine back there. Rear echelon. Engineers trying to bait them in. Ooh, close call. Pilo's getting out of there though. Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that retreat? How could that ever be the right way to go? Polston coming in. Bonus setup range now. Snare out on the Dingo. He's about to come off cooldown. Of course, the Polston pretty low range when it doesn't have its boosted up stationary bonus, so you did have to be careful, but everything survived. I think HMS Chaser having that machine gun there for a little bit extra chip damage on the flak feeling. And Stana unwilling to stay in the fight and chase. 3-man Royal Engineer on the field, so not full speed on the repairs. If that Dingo's got its medics available, might be worth popping it there. Heal them up. Could get some maybe heal value on the machine gun at the same time. So we've got a 250 call in. Looks like he sniffed out that mine that was over there. He's looking to set up a bit of an ambush coming in from behind the building. Pretty quick reaction from Chaser, but he kind of gets stuck on the wall. A little bit uncertain about where to go. But not the cleanest chase here from Stana. That feeling from the other side secures the kill. And 250's surviving. Oops. Let's see. No upgrades. Not 250 yet. Oh, engineers! He's getting 2-on-1 now. Grenadiers getting involved with the MP40s. That's going to be the end of the Dingo, but the Panzerjägers die back here. Tommy's doing well. Doesn't have any infantry training yet, Chaser. Oh, and the Greyhound sweeps in, knocks out the flak feeling after that long-range hit from the AT gun. And Stana takes some crazy casualties. Greyhound going for the canister rounds. And a thudding hit. Here's a Stug from Angrybirds. Wow. That's enough to stop the Greyhound from going for the chase and going for the kill. Archimedes Goose does have grenades, so... Okay, doesn't have any munitions for double grenades to slow this down, though. Stana got to rebuild the flak feeling. Fair enough. He's kind of at that stage where still too far away to straight tech. Try to push out a Panzer III or something like that. A little bit too weak right now. But yeah, Angrybirds, big army, same story for Archimedes Goose.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point.
We got a Nebelwerfer on the field. Okay, grenades coming online now for Chaser.
Territory is now in enemy hands.
Okay, there's a DAC casualty down there. Obviously, playing Polish, he might get the casualty pickups as well. Rebuild on the Polston. Now that's a bit more unexpected. It's targeting the AT gun. This rocket took a while to land. Chaser didn't realize where it was coming down from. Oh my goodness, that was really good scatter. And the AT gun's going to go down. Doesn't dodge the grenade either. Ouch, really bad for Chaser. He needs a rotation from his teammate. Save the day here. AT gun getting stolen by Stana. Charging in there with the rifleman. Point blank blast though. Nuking the rifleman pretty well, and then they're getting suppressed, trying to come down this channel as well. Their flanking maneuver could be alright here. 250 dying out on the edge. How did that get back there? No double snares though, so looks like that's going to limp away. I feel like the Greyhound could be doing a little bit more during this, maybe harassing some of this stuff. How did the flak feeling even die just then? It died to the Polston? That's seems like a straight up mistake from Stana. Greyhound getting around onto the rear. Still bouncing all the hits though. Here's a second AT gun. Greyhound wasn't expecting that. Oh! The AT gun lost vision on him. Greyhound survives. Close call. Scoot's health coming in clutch there. Okay, that's a lot of snares. Pretty much out of munitions though. Oh! On a pixel. Single digits. The Strook survives. So he's gone for officers' quarters from Panzergrenadier Company and pushing out a second Stug. Meanwhile, Land Mattress hitting the field for Chaser. Let's see who can come out ahead. Neymaty versus Nebel. Stana still has a lot of rebuilding to do though. He's taken a crazy amount of casualties in this game. That second flak feeling loss, a big setback for him. Targeting the capping unit. Oh! That range to scatter pretty good. There's a lot of big hits. Chaser bringing in the recon here. Sprint. Anti-tank grenade. Only be at 1. Doesn't have the damage bonus on that yet.
Our fuel point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Interesting. He went for an LMG instead of the scope rifles. Okay, there's the Land Mattress looking for maybe a bit of chip damage. Oh my goodness. He only catches the palm green on retreat, but activates point blank blast. Greyhound coming around the corner. Greyhound needs another shot, but against the frontal arm of the Stug, I wouldn't fancy its chances. He made the right choice not to engage there. Maybe he's trying to like a sneak attack coming in from the side, but the Stug rotated. And the Greyhound bounces both shots off the front. Oh! What was that? Crazy kickback on the explosion. Bit of a throw there from Archimedes Goose. I don't think he needed to do that with the Greyhound. It just can be hard to outmaneuver the casemates in this game. They tend to have like pretty good pivot rates. Can't sweep around behind them as smoothly as you could in Code 2. I think he maybe got the retreat damage reduction bonus there. That's why they didn't take more damage from that grenade. Looks like Mortar gets killed there. Interesting. Why'd he make another weasel? Is that a misclick? Oh, see you later, Polston. I mean, I had a decent life. Killed the flag feeling. If you get a trade like that, I think you're pretty happy as the Brit player. But if you can get it to Vet 3, that button mode on it's so good.
250 points remain.
Yeah, they announced that the Allies are actually dangerously far behind on the VPs. Didn't feel like they should be that far behind because they've been doing well down this side, inflicting a lot of damage onto Stana, but in the meantime, Angrybirds have just been locking down the mid VP. Draining them out. Nice setup there though on the AT gun. It's targeted by the Nebel. Here comes the land mattress back the other way. Stana really fast on the retreat though. Didn't take too many losses because of it. AT gun kind of needs healing though as well now.
Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Skirts on the Stug. Has gone for breakthrough. There is the command tank in this battle group. Something that I experimented with for a while. Command tank buffed up Stugs. I don't think it was that good, but it's something. Can work alright if you're still up against Greyhounds and Chaffies. I mean, it's fine. Probably a bit better now. I haven't tried it since they buffed up that point-blank blast on the Stug again. Ooh, early repair bunker. That's going to give some big value to the Axis. Looks like most of the riflemen still stuck on single bars. Does have a bit of spare munis here. Doesn't look like that Nebel's hitting much. Got a couple caches down as well for the Axis manpower and fuel. So it feels like they are ahead, largely off the back of what Angrybirds has been keeping it alive.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Okay, there's the land mattress. Polish debuff on a bunch of this infantry as well. Is that called strategic targets? Yes. Hey! Elite Forces strafe there. Knocking out the Weasel. Definitely a lot weaker after they stopped it from kind of like double hitting, right? See Stana now investing into the Panzer IIIs. Hasn't got any armory upgrades though. I'm surprised we didn't see a rifle nade here. Could have been a machine gun decrew. Looks like the Allies mounting a bit of a comeback here. Maybe the Nebels missed a few barrages on the team weapons. The Allies bit of a power spike. The AT guns seem to be doing a good job containing the Axis vehicles. And they set up the triple cap, turning the VP situation around. Stana kind of getting caught on the ruins. Taking a few hits. I think that was an attack round, hoping to scat along. Pretty rare that that's worthwhile in this game. AT guns can only scatter about 4 range beyond their maximum, so not like in Code 2 where you could get about 10 range further quite regularly. Okay, couple big hits landing here. There goes the Panzer III again, like Stana, a little bit indecisive with his movements on the Panzer III, kind of pivoting around while still in the AT gun's arc, and it goes down because of it. Yeah, he's got the team weapon training as well, so really good rate of fire on that AT gun. I'm sure that was contributing too. Seems like Stana maybe needs a walking Stuka, but might be forced back into another Panzer III to try and answer the Crusader. Nebels not really getting the job done. Generally the Nebels have been like pretty well targeted, but haven't been in a situation where the Allies need to leave their units in position, otherwise they'll lose the engagement. They've just been blind barrages onto units that are free to move and dodge away. Wow, look at all those casualties. They're losing a lot of manpower, it appears. Going after the AT gun, Stana, and he sets it back up again. Maybe he like moved it forwards. It was briefly in range of the Crusader. It's now very low as a result. Strook's coming forwards, looking to mop up some of those decrew team weapons. There is the whiz-bang. Okay, so it looks like Stana going for an LEIG instead of a walking Stuka. Maybe he's going to stall up for the Tiger Ace from here. Doesn't have armored reserves yet. Oh, Polish nearly getting the squad wipe there. And I still have to respect the VP situation. How are these Stooks doing? 9 kills, 4 kills. They're doing decently. Oopsie daisy. Can't fire through blockers too well anymore with that. Waste of the whiz-bang's first barrage. That mattress seems like it's doing well though. 5 kills. What are the Nebels? 8. 4. Okay, Nebels are doing better. There's the rifle nade. I was going to say, I feel like we've seen surprisingly few rifle nades so far from Chaser. There's more Panzer IIIs coming up from Stana. Still there's like no upgrades for them at all, right? No auto repair. No survival training. Recce sections provide some nice long-range vision here. T-gun's just thumping away. Vet 3 on that now. I think he could have driven out of that. I honestly think he could have driven out of that. He stopped back there and allowed the AT gun Vet 3 to get another shot off. But Crusader goes down as well to the Elite Forces strafe. And the Flames take down the Vet 3 AT gun. That's a big pickup. That's a nice land mattress again though. How did that grenade do so little damage? I feel like that should have been the decrew yet.
Territory isolated. Our resources are stranded.
Oh, AT gun. Going down again. Allow Stana the kill on it here. That'll be big. What the hell happened here? Both AT guns decrewed. And there is the Tiger for Angrybirds. He will looking to keep these AT guns decrewed. Oh, and that is such a bad timing. Archimedes Goose. Both his AT guns stranded. The Tiger's going to mop them both up. Wow. That's just horrendous. Got a Hellcat on the build, but it's not here yet. Ooh, that could be GG. Double AT gun's going down, and the Brit AT gun died over here at the same time. Massive, massive setback for the Allies. What was that whizbang shooting at, by the way? 0 kills, 0 experience again. Like, I don't. He's drunk. I suppose you don't really need auto repair that desperately when you can back up to your teammate's repair bunker, right?
Attention, we have Tiger heavy tanks available to us.
Okay, this could be handy. Scout with the sights, spotting for the Hellcat. That's a good start for Archimedes.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Capping out on the edge. They're going to tick under 140 here, though.
Victory point under enemy control.
Fighting position about to pop its machine gun upgrades. Looks like these guys are not behind heavy cover either. So they get suppressed. The Stugs are going to go out that way next. Coming into close quarters, so he nullifies the suppression bonuses thanks to the point blank mechanic.
You're losing grasp of a victory point.
The Crusaders think it's go time. Both of those are Crusader 3s as well. So they are looking for the tank kills, that's for sure. Pushing through the middle. Rocket's getting the Stugs low, but not getting them down. Crusaders keep going. Snipe the Panzer 3 out the back. Find a cache back here as well. Squad get wiped trying to snare the Tiger. That Tiger's landing some nasty hits. 6 kills. And the captain just died to a mine there as well, right? Crusaders snared out the back. Can't do much against the infantry.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
But kill. The Panzer III killed the cache, inflicted some bleed, slowed down Stana. I think that was alright in the end. Looks like Stana's getting pretty close to the Tiger now. Okay, Nebelwerfer gets killed. That's big. Angrybirds still with a very, very large army though. Kept all those Stugs alive. He's gonna rebuild that Nebel. Looks like he lost the higher vet of the two. It's the flank off eventually. Probably going to be able to get the D crew here as well, Stana.
Enemy forces hold all victory points, Commandant.
Okay, D crew, not the end of the world. Archimedes bringing in the loiter to take care of that, just in case. Been going after the LEAG. Here it goes. Good thinking though by Angrybirds, remembering to come around the long way, flanks the machine gun, chipping away at it. And now he's pushed out a Panzer IV Angrybirds. I need some more Hellcats. A little bit strapped for manpower at the moment, though.
Pack 38 is entering the field.
Crusaders, though, they could come in for some big flanks. Don't think we see many Axis mines at the moment. Oh, the rockets doing a lot of chip damage to the Tiger. Come the Crusaders from the side. Snipe off the kitten. That one's got engine damage. Getting around onto the rear of the Tiger though. Oh, need one more. Bounce! Off the side. Bounce again. Should facing the wrong direction though. Steering squad on the chase down. Probably has to wait. Oh, you could see he was trying to throw it but got out of range. Rifleman getting annihilated. It looks like that Crusader's going to survive. Oh! P4 coming in out the back for the whiz-bangs. Looks like he's going to try jettison this. The Crusader saves the day anyway. I mean, jettisoning it's probably fine anyway. Tiger needs to back up a bit. He's slightly out of the repair aura. Ooh, looks like maybe a missed input there or something. No repair order's been given.
An ace Tiger is in field, Commandant. Their reputation precedes them.
Okay, Tiger Ace is out for Stana now. It's his big power spike. More Crusaders, more Hellcats. Allies somehow, though, did manage to wrestle control of the lead. Keeping those Crusaders alive, a big deal, I think. Okay, the land mattress. I don't know, man. It does seem better than the Nebels to me. Despite what the kill counts say. How's it doing? This one's 10. This one's 1. Oh, the exact same mistake. Archimedes Goose, what are you doing, mate? Just blasting the ruins again. He's a real history hater, this guy. Okay, trying to zip away to safety. Angrybirds popping blitzkrieg, trying to chase. Ooh, really good rate of fire thanks to that blitzkrieg as well. Meanwhile, Crusaders on the other side knocking out the ace, getting onto its rear armor. They dodged the strafe as well. It's doing a good job avoiding snares, avoiding the AT guns. Really well done there by Chaser. Oh, the Hellcat nearly died there. If the Tiger got the shot off, he was done for. He still might be done for, though. He's making some crazy moves. So he's sacrificing his AT gun. Hellcat's on the move. Kind of needs support over here from his teammates Crusaders. I think they could do some work. Both of Angrybirds tanks are really low. Ranged teams, remember, so you do expect a bit more coordination. There goes the Stug. Crusaders really fast. Look at it go. Vet 3 zipping forwards. And that is mega dead. Oh, that was a big mistake from Angrybirds. Hard to get away though, that Crusaders is so fast. Vet 3 tries to pick up these AT guns, but decrewed by the Brit infantry immediately. Clears up from the Allies as well. They're doing a bit of spotting. Still have a whiz bang? No. Good job hiding behind the ruins. Nice idea smoking off this AT gun. This was not quite fast enough to get the kill. Crusader 3s though, they are so bad against infantry, they are kinda useless. Like a tiny bit of chip damage. Leave it up to the land mattress. Still neck and neck on the captures, really. Could go either way. Felt like the Allies, they've got about 20 population lead, but don't seem to be able to convert that to map control right now. Retreat from Angrybirds though. Panzer IV charging in with its Vet 1 active. I do question about using the Vet 1 though, because now he's got the Vet 1 hangover. Using the Vet 1 if you're going to like lock up a kill with it, it's maybe a good idea, but if you're going to get into an extended fight, both tanks at full health, maybe it's not a good idea to use it. Maybe use it at the tail end of the fight, if you do plan to. Bit too snare sealing the deal though. Oh boy, Crusaders making some moves over here. Still needs one more shot to kill the Panzer III. Gets it, drives behind the blocker. Yeah, Stana didn't have any health upgrades or anything on those, huh? Maybe the downsides of saving for the ace. Never got any upgrades. Cheeky rifle nade, pretty successful one too. Okay, this is just a regular Crusader 2. Be a lot more effective. Oh, I'm surprised the AT gun doesn't have an angle there. Looks like it should, right?
We're losing grasp of a munitions point. Our munitions point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Alright, so Open these up, have a look. Another Panzer IV for Angrybirds.
All victory points are under enemy control. We must act. 25 points remain.
Triple cap against the Axis. And it looks like they've just got nothing to contest the VPs with. I think this is one's gonna drain out here. Here we go, they throw in the towel even, surrendering. Oof. It was looking really good for the Axis at one stage, but their heavy tanks did not survive at all that game. The Crusaders really good on the flanks, and the Axis just didn't have enough mines down, didn't have enough snaring units to slow them down. Heavy tanks just not really having much of an impact, honestly. Seemed like there's plenty of opportunities on that map to flank, you know. Come like along the far edges of the map. There's not a lot of spotting units out there. They can get in deep, get behind the heavies with ease. Maybe sometimes the Axis AT guns or Strugs not facing the right direction during all the confusion. But yeah, well done. Well done by the Allies. Bit of back and forth action there. Felt like the Allies were behind at one stage. Well, they obviously were. They were down by like 300 VPs or so, but turned it around. Don't think Stana got much value out of his Panzer IIIs. Kind of lost 2 of them. And I think like avoidable circumstances, like right on max range against an AT gun, where if he just drove them a little bit more smoothly, he could have gotten away, but these things happen. Or maybe they would have survived an extra shot if he got the health bonus from his armory as well. Oh well. GG. First cast back after hospital for me. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like what can be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.